All right. All right. Sooner born live stream. The Oklahoma Sooners face off against the Missouri Tigers this week. Tomorrow, Saturday, what is it? November 9th, 6:45.
Six, four,
Uh,
five.
SEC Network. I know everybody probably don't have it, but you should have it by now because we're in the SEC now. So it's time to get with the program. So that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? Hey, I got today, y'all know who he is. Former Missouri Tiger Nino Williams. You know what I mean? What's going down? I had to bring in. I had to bring in.
Hey
I had to let
man,
him know. I had to remind him. You know what I'm saying?
hey, we've been talking about this shit since last year's show. Talking about when Mizzou play OU, and it's here,
Yeah,
dog. Can you
it's
believe the
here.
time be flying, dog? It's here.
Yeah, it's probably a year ago. We was talking about this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And shoot, it's been a while since OU played Missouri, so it's about time they got back to it because it is a pretty good rivalry, though. Um, I mean they've
Stop it,
had a lot of
man.
good
Stop,
games over the
stop,
years.
stop it, man. I
I,
read the article the other day. It's like 67-24.
well, I'm not. All right, well, I'm trying to be nice. I ain't trying to be
Yeah,
disrespectful.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying.
You ain't gotta be modest, man. It ain't no rivalry like that.
I'm
I was
trying.
like, man, when I read that, I was like, damn, they been whooping Mizzou ass for a lot.
Hey, we try to start the show
Before I
off
got
decent.
there, when I got there, after I left, yeah, it ain't no rivalry, man. Hey, who's won more games in the rivalry? Oklahoma State, and Mizzou, OU. Has Mizzou won more games than Oklahoma State?
How many they won? Do you remember what it was? I can look it up real fast. Let
Man,
me
I think it was like 67-24.
let
I
me.
could be wrong, but I know it was heavily skewed in OU's favor.
Nah,
Does
let me
OU
let.
does OSU got 24 wins versus OU?
I
I
doubt it.
wonder.
I honestly kind of doubt they
Hey,
might.
well,
I
I
don't
can
know.
talk noise to somebody. Now you see how I flipped that?
Hey,
I
I
can at
used
least
to
talk
know it off
noise to
my heart, but
Oklahoma
hold on.
State fans. You know what I'm saying? But OU Mizzou has been that's been a thumping, dog. That's been a thumping.
Nah, it's been a tough go. It's been a tough go out there from
Thank you
Missouri.
for being modest, man. Thank you for being modest, man. You make it easy to be on the show today, man. Being so kind.
Nah, nah, we gotta keep it real now. So shoot. Let me
What,
see.
what, what
Where we
is it?
want to
Tell me.
start at? Let's start with so okay, first let's start if so you might have heard, everybody heard that OU was a 3 point favorite. Now they down to a 2.5 point favorite. A lot of
Yeah.
that due to the fact that Brady Cook probably won't play. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it 20 minutes ago. Brady Cook set to miss the Oklahoma clash. Okay, so he will miss the game. So that has a lot to
And
do with the uh the uh the
and you say that's
outcome.
the
As
20
far as the
that was 20
predictions.
minutes ago?
20 minutes ago.
And see,
Spoke
an
to it
hour
straight.
ago, they were still saying, you knew he wasn't playing, but they were still using the term doubtful. So
Hmm.
it's gone from doubtful to he ain't playing. So yeah, that Vegas score might go up a little bit more.
It might be. So let's start there. With him being down, do you know, have you seen a backup or is he any good? Can the
No,
boy
that that
play?
that that's what scares me, man. That's what scares me in
Say
this
nah.
game. But our offense was already struggling this year, um, to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been the offense of last year, nowhere close. Um, and it was gonna be tough for the starters to get something off on OU's defense. Now that the backup quarterback is in, and the first they played two quarterbacks against Bama. The backup quarterback came in through three interceptions, and then they put a brother in. Now I spoke to somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's in the loop on the in the loop, you know what I mean, down there in Columbia, Missouri. And supposedly maybe the brother at quarterback brings a little bit more legs to the party. Pause. Um, so they thinking he might have a better chance, you know what I'm saying, versus OU than the other guy, because the
Okay.
other guy has issues scrambling, getting away, and throwing interceptions. So I don't know who's gonna play tomorrow, but it's gonna be rough for whoever.
So it's gonna be a rough day. All right, yeah. Because I mean, listen, OU defense is not the worst.
Right,
I would
right,
say that
right.
they pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? When yeah, I know they
Yeah.
gave up a couple big plays and all that. What was that against South Carolina? Then hell, even Maine, they gave up a couple big plays, but that's usually gonna happen in a game. But they still handle business. Still could be better. Obviously, D line needs to mature a little bit more, get a little more pressure on the back end. It's like I don't know. Matter of fact, former DB. You know, what I mean, when you look at OU, how do you feel about their secondary? Just off the rip, like far as the corners and the safety and the continuity that they play together. Like, do you think they are cohesive? Do you think they suck? Like, where do you do you like where do you fall in the middle? How do you feel about them? What just the games that you've seen?
For me,
Yeah, you.
man, you didn't hear nothing I said. You was over there froze.
Oh, it froze up. Oh, what was you saying?
Yeah,
My bad.
did you hear anything that I said?
Nah, I guess not.
Okay, okay. It's all good. So what was you saying?
Nah, what'd you say before we get to the
Um, oh, just talking about OU's defense. The last thing I heard you say, you were saying that Syracuse, so they played Syracuse. I guess they gave up some big plays against them, and then you was naming another team that they gave big plays up against.
Oh no. I didn't say Syracuse. I said South Carolina.
No, I'm tripping.
And
That's what I meant. South Carolina. Yeah, South
so
Carolina.
yeah,
My
South
bad.
Carolina and Maine. And then I was saying that the defense, I was asking you as a former DB player, how did you feel about OU secondary? Do you think they suck? Do you think they're decent, good, or do you think they kind of somewhere in the middle? Because I was
Oh,
kind of
okay.
questioning them a little bit, so I was trying to see from the games that you've watched, how do you feel about them in particular?
I think I think they got good safety play. I think the whole secondary is physical. I don't think they're a man-to-man secondary, but they got a chance to be a decent little zone um, secondary. And I think they play against the run solidly. You know what I'm saying? Their safeties come down and tackle, they hit. I don't think covering is their strong suit, but I mean they're decent. I give them probably on the year
Mm-hmm.
B minus,
About B
B
minus. All right.
B minus C plus. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
not
in that
bad. That's not
area.
bad.
Yeah, in that area. Yeah, they a lot of what's happened to them ain't really been their fault. It's been offense and special teams putting them in bad situations. You know what I'm saying? So, given that, you know what I mean, that they haven't given up that many blown assignments. Uh, yeah, B minus
But
to C plus in that area. Yeah, you
all
think they're
right.
worse?
Uh, I would say about C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Um.
what I say because I don't know. I just feel like they have too many blown coverages. Like when I mean, listen, I'm not out there, so I mean, I'm sure they seeing it is moving in fast motion,
Yeah.
but sometimes it always seems like when the corner looks like he's supposed to stay underneath, and he maybe or if they're in a zone or something, and he passes him off to the next man, it's like sometimes the safety gets caught looking somewhere else and kind of misses it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but that's kind of
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
looks to me.
I. But it's only really happening to one side, and that's 36. I think it's Walker.
26. Yeah. All right. See.
26.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think he's playing the worst.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's the weak link. That was the point I was going to make.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's the one where most of the busted coverages come from. I think the other boy is what, number 23, young boy?
Yep. Eli Bowman.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays a little bit more decent at the corner spot than
And he a true
26.
freshman.
Yeah, he's had a more solid year and consistent year being around the football and not giving up big plays than 26. 26 he's the one where most of the issues come from. And I think that's why they feel like they probably can't play man to man very well.
Yeah, I feel like they really missing Gentry.
You think
And
so?
I feel like they can really use a Gentry Williams out there right now.
His ball awareness was good. He always found himself around the ball, and I didn't really see him get beat deep. I would think it's true. You think Gentry's faster than the number 26 kid, the
Absolutely.
Walker kid?
I think so. I mean, he
Okay.
looks quicker on the field to me.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't really seen Gentry play a whole lot in his career, OU, because he's been, you know what I'm saying, hurt the majority of the time. So I didn't know how well he was doing because I wasn't watching very much OU football before I started joining the show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
so but you think Gentry's better. Okay, man. I'm surprised to hear you say that today. You must be in good spirits.
Oh no, Gentry, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, he is one quarter Williams, but I mean, but when he out there, he balling. You know what I'm saying? He look like he doing a good
Yeah.
job. You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
let you ask me a question about Mizzou. Let me ask you a question about OU. And I
mhm.
know Maine is really like a small sample size, pause, you know what I'm saying, as far as to be able to really tell who's better or not. But thus far, 2 games, um, one was a loss, one was a win. How do you feel about the coordinating change? Was it worth it? Do you see any differences between the two calling plays within the game? How you feel about the new OC situation? Is it
It kind of froze up a little bit. But if you can't hear me, I know where you're going kind of with the question. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, actually, let me wait out. You might want to. Oh, there you go. So I
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
popped
yeah.
back
My
in.
bad. Yeah. When did I go out?
You basically asked me the difference between
The two coordinators did.
the two coordinators.
Yeah. How you feel? Was it a good move by OU? Dividends yet? Are you drinking the Kool-Aid? Or is there more that needs to be seen?
Definitely more that needs to be seen. Now, what I will say is that they running the ball a little bit more efficiently. Run the ball, just run the ball more. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's a good thing. What's up, Jimmy Satterfield? I see you in the chat.
What up? What up? What
Um,
up?
uh,
Did the young boy get any carries? How'd he do? Or did they punish him for fumbling?
he did pretty good actually. Um,
Okay.
he had let me see, he had about 8 to 9 carries or something like that, 10 maybe. I can go back and look. I got it pulled up. I was just trying to post some shit over here on or some stuff over here on Facebook. But nah, he had a couple good runs. He kind of was, a little bit. He always looks a little bit more elusive than anybody else. Uh,
Yeah.
he had 10 carries, 48 yards, so he averaged 4.8. Had one
Oh,
touchdown.
that's all against
Hey,
Maine?
4.8. Had a 17-yard run. I mean, let's say I only
Hey,
got
I
10
hope
carries,
they
baby.
do this versus Mizzou, man. If they do this against Mizzou, we got a chance. They gonna leave Mizzou in the game if they do stuff like this.
Well,
Cause I
because
didn't the
Javante
starter
Barnes,
have like 200 yards or something like that?
yeah, and he only got 18 carries. Javante Barnes had 18 carries for 203, so and 3 touchdowns. He had a 74-yard run.
Uh
You
oh.
know, you know what I mean? Because like he was, hey,
I
listen,
want him to play against Mizzou.
it was the best game in his career.
Yeah, I want him to play against Mizzou.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't let the young boy play.
No,
Keep his little butt off the field.
no, he actually Devontae Barnes last game, probably because it was against Maine. He actually did something I've never seen him do. He actually, remember I said, well, actually I
Made a
said you
jump
would
cut.
never see him do. He made a jump cut, took a dude to the outside, threw a stiff arm, and hit the sideline. Like I've never seen it.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all run the ball better or more? Y'all run the ball more. Can he coordinate a game plan versus my Tigers to
I'll
get a
put you this
victory,
way.
man? Are you believing Vegas? Who you got to win, dog? Who you got to
Now,
win?
hold on. Before we even get there, I must say, when you're talking about the
Okay.
coordinators, they ran the ball 52 times for 381 yards, and they passed the ball 26 times. Now, that's less than ideal, but I think that's kind of the direction you have to go. Like, I'm not saying you're
Yeah.
gonna get 52 runs off, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
I think they do. I think they do need to run the ball. It need to be in the 30s, 40s. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
only passing the ball about 26 times. That's good enough.
Man, that's the same thing Mizzou got to do, dog. So this could be a sloppy slobber knocker type game. Pause. But it might
It
be one of
could
them
be.
old school 14-10 type games or something like that.
That is more than possible because
Man, I don't know how we move the football, man. Unless the dude is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's man, they look so bad versus Bama. And I know it was Bama, but gee whiz, like they just could and they struggle with Brady Cook in there. So I only had them +3 before. Man, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna take a miracle to beat OU with the backup quarterback, man. I'm rooting for him, MIZZOU. But man, I think the quarterback being out, I think that swings the game in the favor for OU.
you say things gonna hurt a little bit.
Man, dog, that stings a little, don't it?
Nah, I love it. Yeah, got a point because it's gonna be rough with the. I don't need, like I said, even against OU. I mean, I know their defense is not the greatest, but they're pretty decent. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
a
If
pretty
OU,
good. What's his name? Pine, you said? Um, is
yeah,
that the boy name? Drew Pine?
the backup,
Yeah,
man, I don't even know, man. He wasn't number 6.
yeah, Drew Pine.
You know, Brady Cook been starting for like 3 years, so you don't really see nobody else. So I don't even really know who
Hmm.
he is.
Yeah, I'm still surprised. Theo Weiss out here leading in receiving yards. That's surprising to me still.
Man, I
With
you know,
482.
but they can't get the ball to Luther. That's been
Yeah.
the struggle.
So
They
yeah,
don't have
Theo
no
Weiss.
doubt. Man, the game plans can't be more similar offensively from OU to Missouri. It's crazy. If OU's defense was shabby, I might be like, yeah, we still get a 3-point win. But OU's defense has played tough in every single game. You know what I'm saying? And they playing
Mhm.
against a wounded duck offensively. I don't know how you get Luther Burton unless you running reverses and stuff like that, or you throwing him a hitch and he going 60. That's what Mizzou got to have. But as far as uh, marching the ball down the field, I don't know if Mizzou can put up those type of offensive. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if Mizzou can have those type of offensive series to march down the field on OU's defense like that.
Yeah, they probably not because what I've seen from them, yeah, they always seem to struggle. And it seems like maybe in the third or fourth quarter, they finally can get the ball to Luther a little bit.
Man, they start
Then
slow. You got it. You got it.
uh-huh. Then he makes up for it. Like he might get a touchdown or get a big play. And but yeah, like I said, they getting it out there to Theo Weiss a little bit. Like he's got 37 catches, Luther got 40. And
He got
it's
more
just
yards though, right? He might have more yards and touchdowns.
yeah, Theo Weiss got more yards for sure. More touchdowns. Let me see. Yeah, nah, Burton got 4 touchdowns. Theo Weiss only got 1 touchdown,
Oh
but
wow, okay,
he got a
okay,
longer play of the year. He got a 59-yard play.
yeah,
Burton got a 44.
yeah.
And
And see,
shoot,
that's how bad the offense is. They're saying, "Hey, man, we
man,
not gonna let this kid beat us, and we still gonna stop your run, and we still gonna stop your other receivers."
Theo Weiss is averaging more yards a catch than Burton. He's averaging
They-
13. Burton averaging 11.3. We
They're
got
not letting him get downfield. They
right.
respect that kid Burton. Every team that plays him respects him, and make sure they take him out the game. And if you can do that, you really, really, really got a chance to beat Missouri. Vandy did it. Auburn did it. Like we struggled against everybody.
Hmm. So basically, that's what they said. Basically, anybody else is gonna beat us other than Luther. Hey, my boy Jimmy in the Chizzy, he said, Jimmy Satterfield, what's up? He said, do you think X will get some carries? And he's talking about Xavier Robinson, I believe. I'll say this the nicest way possible. I don't believe. Nah, I don't think Xavier Robinson will be able to get no carries this game. No. I know he had 6 carries against Maine for 29 yards, average 4.8. Not a bad average, 1 touchdown. But the thing is this. I just don't believe. Me personally, I could be wrong. Yes, he was running people over against Maine. That's not happening against the SEC defense. Just the way his running style, his running style, I just don't believe that type of running style is going to, unless he gets a lot stronger. It's not like he runs hard. Don't get me wrong, he runs hard. He looked a little quicker than I thought he would be, actually. Saturday. He actually looked a little lighter and a little quicker. Looked like, you know what I mean? Looked like Smitty done some work with him on his body pause. But it looked like his body frame looked a lot better and he did look good. Just from what I saw from high school, I didn't think it would translate. And I hope I'm wrong. But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see about that. But
Well
anyway,
said.
and
Well
he
said.
said, "Well," and he
I
said,
concur.
right. You don't even say that.
I concur. I concur. I couldn't have said it better myself, pal.
He said, "Will the rain clear out by kickoff?" I don't know what's going on up there in Missouri, man. I think it's supposed to be because I'll be close to up there tomorrow in Miami. Well, not exactly close, but I'm going up that way to Miami, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Watch my nephew play some football. So it's supposedly not raining up that way. So I don't know about Missouri though, to be for sure.
These last couple of days, everything we've gotten, they have. So there's a chance, but I mean, bring on the rain. Ooh, yes. Let's see who got the best run game. Let's
Hey,
see
he's
who
like
got
that.
the toughest offensive line, who got the toughest defensive line, who
He's
running
like that'd be
basket break
perfect.
tackles. Yeah, let's see some old school football in the rain. That's what I would wish for that if I'm Mizzou. You know what I'm saying? Just slow OU's offense down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them the threat to be able to throw the ball nowhere. Hey, but I ask you this, and along with your pick, who do you think is gonna win? And can just like the defense will give Mizzou's offense troubles, can Missouri's defense give OU troubles? And are their receivers coming back? I've heard, you know what I'm saying, BV talking about there's a strong chance that the receivers will be back this week.
Right. And I did post a video about that and nobody
Yeah.
believed it, actually. So like which I mean they've said that a couple times. But Jackson Arnold did say is he said something to the effect like it'll help when we got two big time receivers back. So it's he implied that they'll be back. So I
Okay.
know they've been trying to practice. So maybe they are. It's still up in the air. And you know how college they don't really have to tell you.
Yeah,
So
yep.
it's
They can
like
pump fake all day.
yeah, we're not. They can go out there and warm ups with the helmets on and everything, and still not
Yeah,
play. So
yeah. Okay. So with the current receiving core, can Mizzou's defense have success against that OU offensive line like everybody else has?
yes, I mean with the current
Okay.
receivers they got out there, yes, anybody can lock them down. I mean, I'm talking about. I think Jinx can lock them down. If you want to be quite honest, I might think. I'm telling you, I think
Oh man, that's classic. Okay.
they not very strong out there receiver without Burks and Farouk. Hey, look, Jimmy Satterfield said they got moved up to probable Burks and Farouk, so that's a good sign. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, because they was questionable, doubtful, all this
Man,
stuff.
probable on Friday though.
I don't know, man. He done it. He like I
Hey,
said.
listen, let them stay out. Let them stay out. Let them stay out. You know, I'm rooting for all that. They can get everybody back the next week, but not this week, B. Nah,
Ah,
not this
man, we
week.
need him back. We need him
So,
back,
so,
man.
so, who you got? What you got? Who gonna win?
Uh,
Because it sounds like you wanted to lean with Mizzou a little bit, and then but it
if
sounds like you
if
can see
Mizzou had a
OU.
healthy Brady Cook, I would. If I had to be honest with you, I would tell you Missouri would probably win the game.
Yeah,
The fact
yeah,
that Brady Cook is out and we got the other guy in there. I don't think he's young, but I think he just doesn't have much experience because Brady Cook been playing like you said for the last 3 years.
yeah.
I think he's a senior, right? The backup. Something
Man,
like that.
I
I think
don't
it's
know.
junior or senior. But anyway,
Yeah, okay.
but he hadn't played much. And um I think honestly, I got hope, and I got the fact that Jackson Arnold has not turned the ball over in the last 2 games. I don't believe. Well, he ain't threw an interception, right?
Right.
In his
Right.
last 2 starts. I know one was against Maine. I know we gotta keep saying that, but even the game before that, you know what I mean. Even though they lost, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't horrible,
No.
and
And they
he's
moved the football in the first half.
and he moved the football first half. He's looking to improve. So I think he can do good enough to where they actually win this game, and I think they win it by probably three. Like honestly, like the bookie say, but I think they win about 3 points.
3.
Something like a 24-21 or 21-17 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
I
think we're
say
looking at that type
I
of
say a
game.
little bit lower, 17, 14, something like that, 14,
Okay. I mean,
3.
I can easily
Yeah.
see that too.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Um, well,
Yeah.
before
Hey,
we transition to the rest of the
I
show,
go
what
ahead.
happens if Mizzou wins this game? What does that mean for OU? Are y'all extremely upset, or it's no surprise?
Given the fact that they don't have their starting quarterback, I think people are gonna be upset because
Okay.
if they lose, they're gonna be like, ah man, we can't even win when they got their backup in there. God,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm
So
saying? This
yeah.
supposed
So
to be our quarterback of the future. Like people gonna
right.
be
Right.
mad. You know,
Okay.
once again, hey, they're gonna
Okay.
be matter of fact, they're gonna be calling for Michael Hawkins Jr. to come back in the game. I'm sure that's how OU fans are, man. You know how it go. They're gonna be
Man, okay, okay. Speak truth to power, son. Speak truth to power,
that's what's
son.
going on.
All right, so basically what you saying is OU supposed to win this game.
I believe they're supposed to win this game at this point.
Okay,
I
okay.
believe I could be wrong. I don't know what y'all think in the chat, Jimmy, but I think they're supposed to win this game right now. With
I
the
got
circle
you.
under the only problem with saying that is the fact that they on the road, and it's like really, you expect this team to win on the road? Like that's the only problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I'm just
like,
thinking
dang,
Mizzou is so I'm thinking they so wounded, man. Like I it's hard for me to imagine and I mean I think OU's defense is probably as comparable as Alabama's. I've seen Alabama get gashed in the run game. I've seen
that's
Alabama got
true.
2 losses. You know what I mean? So I would say if Bama's
Oh my
defense
God.
can shut out the number 2 and number 3 quarterback, man, that's why I can't see the score being no higher than 14, 10, 17, 14. I just don't know where Mizzou's gonna get offense from unless they just have a hell of a game running the football.
Hey, you're right about that. But I do want to say what's up to Boom in the chat. My boy Wesley Sloan. What's good? What's good? I
What up?
see
What
you.
up? What up? What up?
Back at long time listener. Been actually he probably was on our first and second live stream that I've ever done. So man, appreciate you. He's
Already.
been there.
Already. What up?
You
What
know what I
up?
mean? Back in No Laces days. So
Yeah.
we
You
out here.
has anybody said anything about what they feel about the game? Call the score or anything?
Nah, nobody really. Hey, Wesley Sloan, Jimmy. Let me know what y'all think the score is gonna
Yeah.
be for
Yeah.
the game before while we move on to the rankings real fast before we get out of here because we do have things to do. But we got to talk about this. We got the top 25, but let's just talk about the top 12 or so.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
most important part of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
number one.
13 through
You want to start
25,
at
but
number
it is
one?
what
Or
it
you want to
is.
start from the bottom or the top? Pause.
Hey, yo.
All
We can start for number one. We go number one.
right. All right. From number one, let's go. Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia, Miami, Texas at number 5, Penn State, Tennessee, Indiana at number 8, BYU, Notre Dame at number 10, Alabama at number 11, Boise State at number 12. So, okay. So just off the top, I'm almost ready to make it might not be such a bold prediction, but maybe a bold prediction.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
might not agree with this.
Go ahead.
I don't think Alabama gonna make the top 12. I think
Why
they
you say that?
probably
Why you say that?
I just think I don't they just don't look the same to me, man. I think they're gonna lose again.
Well, they got
I really
LSU
do.
coming up.
I think that they'll probably lose that.
They got
And that's a
OU
pretty
coming up.
well, we'll see about that. But hey, we get to that when we get there.
They already Molly. They already played South Carolina. I think LSU was the toughest game they got left.
Man, I'll be honest. I don't even know if this is correct,
All right,
but it
they might
almost
have. They got the Egg Bowl. They probably got to play Auburn.
that's what's, hey, listen, they Boom said I mean not to switch it, but he said he got OU 27-17. I can honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If OU come out here and they really improve in the offense, I can honestly see something like that happening. And to be quite frank, no, I can't see it happening the other way around. I was about to say maybe the other way around, but nah, that quarterback from what I've seen, I just don't know, man. About y'all quarterback, the backup, I just don't know.
And listen, 3 picks first Bama. 3 picks.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I'll play the number 3 and let him see what his legs can do.
For real. And Jimmy, he said that was the same score he had too. So 27, they both got 27-17.
Okay, shout out to them. Shout out to
You know
them.
what I'm
Either
saying?
way it go,
So
they got Mizzou losing.
they got
I
Mizzou
don't
losing.
like
I
that.
take it.
I
I
don't
expect
like
nothing less, but
that.
hey, that's what we do around here.
It's
That's what we
all
predict.
good. It's all good.
But
Oh,
so that's from just from the first thing off the rip. Looking at it, that's my first thing that I can say. I don't think Alabama's gonna make it in the end. And I
if
know
they lose to
this.
LSU, yeah, they did this. It's a wrap.
They
And
do
it'd be
not look like.
shameful because it's a couple of teams they can beat off, and Alabama can beat
Hey,
Miami.
oh yeah. Because and I'm not even saying that. You already know. I think they can beat probably 5 or 6 of these teams that's in front of them.
Yeah. I think they beat Boise State. I think they beat Indiana. I think it's a bunch of teams in there. I think all the way up until you get to Tennessee, because Tennessee. So I think they could beat Notre Dame. I'm not sure about Ohio State.
I don't really like Tennessee, man. I'm be honest.
You don't?
I don't.
You still like
I
Miami
just
over Tennessee?
no, not really, because Miami, they every game is too tight for me.
Oh,
Did you
I got
see
a
they?
question for you.
Yeah.
Would you take SMU over Miami? Because they 13 and they've been playing decent ball for about 4 years now. And they might match up in the ACC
Okay.
championship since Clemson just took an L last week. It might be SMU Miami. And I would be very, very
It could
tempted
be
to take SMU.
SMU could beat Miami, but the fact of the matter, I mean, who they beat? I mean, they beat Duke by 1. They beat Pittsburgh 48-25. Pittsburgh number 23 right now. I mean, they whooped
Miami
Florida State.
Miami
Florida
had a
State's
jump
trash.
ball to beat Pittsburgh.
They lost to BYU.
Oh.
BYU, surprisingly, has been pretty good this year, though. To be quite
They don't
honest.
pass the eyeball test, but
Well,
you got to
hell
respect it.
no, they don't.
Right.
They just somehow winning games. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So your top 5, is that your top 5? You think they got it right?
Well, I'm never gonna agree with Oregon, but
So
they're
who's number
undefeated.
1?
But
You
they
still got
undefeated.
Georgia
So
number 1?
listen, I gotta be fair. They undefeated. So I would have to keep them
No.
in number 1.
Rank them who you think the best team is.
Yeah, the best team? Nah, I got shit.
Georgia
But
kind of struggled with Florida for a little bit.
They did. I still got Georgia number 1.
Okay, respect that.
Ohio State number 2.
Oh, even though Oregon beat them?
Oregon beat who? Oh,
Ohio
yeah, they
State.
beat Ohio State.
They won the head-to-head fade.
Oh, no, did I say Georgia? Okay. No, that's what I meant to say. Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State. My bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because we just mentioned Oregon, I just kind of skipped over.
Okay.
All right, so Georgia, you're right about that. Georgia, I'm glad you said that. They're gonna call me crazy in the comments. Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, and
Who's your
Tennessee.
5?
I put Tennessee at 5 before I put goddamn Miami and Penn State. I'm just being honest.
I don't like those either, man. I don't
either. I don't like none of them.
I think Bama beats Penn State. So if
Probably, but
Bama
listen,
loses to LSU, that's a bummer, man. That's a
just the
bummer.
fact that, but listen, just the fact that they got 2 losses and one of them's to Vanderbilt, cuz I can't just do it.
Man,
And
hey,
Not that Vanderbilt is trash, because that is the best season I've ever in my lifetime seen Vanderbilt have.
yep. But they lost to Georgia Southern or some shit like that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. What do
You know what
we?
I'm saying? Yeah.
It's hard
That's
to
why they got 3 losses. If they didn't have that loss, I would put them about like 12.
Georgia
I,
State
Georgia State, yeah.
and
I think
Missouri
I think
and,
yeah. I mean, that
and
was close. That
Texas.
was overtime.
It was tight. That's when I was
Yeah,
like, wait a minute, what the hell's Vanderbilt doing?
yeah. Then they go out and beat Bama. It's like, oh shit. Well, maybe Mizzou had the right to struggle with them a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I like your top 5. Who you got in the 6 through 10 slots?
Oh man, mix up with who I already said and who's left. I got Miami, Penn
Do you think they're
State.
6?
Yeah, I got Miami. I got Miami behind. Oh, let
I
me
got
make
Bama
sure. Let me
6.
make sure.
I got
Let me make
Bama
sure.
6.
Let me make sure. Yeah, yeah, I'm comfortable with saying I think I got Penn State better than Miami.
What about Bama? You got them at 6? I got Bama at 6.
Let's-
I just think Bama in the
Nah,
head of fade. I think Bama beat Penn State and Miami. It's incredible, man.
I
If
would have
they don't
said
have
that.
him,
Listen, I would have said that 3, maybe 2 weeks ago. But my
okay.
brain, I'm starting to switch on them. Look, once they lost to, who they lose to? Tennessee. Once they lost to Tennessee, man, I'm like, I don't know, because I don't believe in Tennessee. I don't.
I got you. Okay. So who's your 6? Miami, Penn State? Or you
Who
just
do I
gonna
got?
disrespect Indiana like that? You don't think Indiana top 5?
I'm
I
not
mean
really
top
worried about
6?
it. Yeah, I ain't really worried about them right now. I
Indiana
got
play
listen.
Ohio State this week, so we gonna find out if they for
I
real
got
or not.
Tennessee, Penn State. Oh, did I have Penn State? I can't. I'm losing track of what I had. Penn State, my
You got Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Tennessee.
Penn State,
Penn State
my
5,
Penn State, Miami,
7,
Indiana,
8,
Alabama,
9.
then
Okay.
BYU and Notre Dame.
Okay.
So I'm hopping. Basically, I would hop. Alabama's at 11. I'll hop them up past Notre Dame and BYU, throw them at number 9 or something like that.
Okay. That's the only spot we all the others. I think Bama's 6, and then I think you could place any of those other teams 7 through
Behind.
12, and you wouldn't be at fault for it where they land at. Because a bunch of them I think is fraudulent. I really think Notre Dame is fraudulent. Penn State, Miami. Those are the 3, and we get to see Indiana's about.
Who they playing?
Indiana got Ohio State.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, they got Michigan first.
Who?
Indiana.
Oh, they
Well, I
do. I
guess
thought they played Ohio State this week.
that's Michigan bye week, then Ohio State.
Okay.
And
Oh well,
hold on, we
if
got
they as good as they say they are, they should beat Michigan. Michigan's not very good this year.
we got a couple more minutes left, but we got Jimmy in the chizzy. He said, no, Boom said, my boy Weston, he said, we're lucky Cook is out. I'll say that. And then Jimmy said, Tennessee defense, the strength of their team. Then my boy Boom said, I've never been this excited for a season, and then this disappointed in 2 months. And then Jimmy said, agreed. And then Jimmy said, I'm in OKC mode. All right. He switched to the Thunder mode. I
Yeah,
feel you.
yeah.
Thunder still undefeated.
Nah, they
They
lost.
lost? Oh, okay. They
Yeah,
finally lost. What,
they
they
lost
7-1?
one. Yeah. Yep.
Not bad, not
Yep.
bad.
Nah, not at all. Hey, before we go, can we ask them what their top 5s look like? Do they disagree with the 5? Because the 5 you put out, I agree with in that order. So I wonder if anybody disagrees with that 5. Who would they leave
All right.
Miami in there? Like what they think about what's their top 5?
So we had all right. So if you got the same top 5, we got Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State,
Texas.
Texas, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
And I hate to put Tennessee right there, but I got to put them there because I mean, listen, I just think it's not much going on there. Matter of fact, how do we before we go? How do you even feel about the quality of football that we even seeing overall? Period in college football.
I think it's the beginning of the downfall with this portal and NIL. What I've been
It look
saying
kind of
for a long
nasty out there,
time.
don't it?
Look, yeah, it's. I mean, sure, when you might coach a player this year, not coach them next year, makes it tough. Like OU's playing against two kids that was there last year.
You're
Or
right.
not
That's
last year,
crazy.
but the T's. I mean
You're right.
the what's the receiver name?
Uh, Theo
Theo
Wees,
Weiss, and then the lineman that transferred.
Caden Green.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a
And
brutal
Caden
world
Green was
out
supposed
there,
to be
man.
the one of the dudes on the line. You feel me? So
Yeah,
like that was
yeah,
supposed to take
yeah,
over it.
yeah,
So they let him get away. Then they just pretty much Dylan Gabriel Theo East. But
yeah,
well, it's a little different, but it's the same type of thing. They just
yeah,
let him leave basically, and
yep,
then I don't know. Then Luther Burden, of course, he committed, but that don't count. And then he
right.
ended up signing with Missouri.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That's why I
it
didn't
is what
name
it is.
him. He wasn't officially, you know what I'm saying, putting on
Yeah,
the uniform. Yeah. But
nah.
like I think the days of having a program like dynasty shit, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, it's over with. It's really all about who got the best team this year.
Yep,
And
right
your
now.
best team might not be the team next year or the year for a long time due to the
Real
portal and
talk.
NIL. It's too much movement for there to be consistency.
Boy, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't
So
lying, but
that's what we seeing.
that's it. That's what we said out there, and I agree with that. I agree with that. I just wanted to see what you had to say about that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
looking tight out there, but we'll wrap it up there. Nice little preview show, man.
Did anybody answer?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay,
All
okay,
right,
okay.
but
Hey, so we both got OU to win. Rooting for Mizzou, but we both got OU to win.
oh, did you ever give a score? What'd you say? Oh, you said
Yeah,
17-14,
yeah, 14-10, something like that.
something like that. Okay.
Yeah, tough, tough, tough. Yep, yep,
All right.
yep.
So shoot, we'll on that note, we get out of here, man. Maybe we can I'll try to like I said, I don't know if I'll be back in time, but to swing through it, but I'm definitely gonna be doing a post game show regardless. So if
Yep,
you want to
yep,
hop on there or whatever, if you ain't doing nothing. But
yep. Like
but
this
anyway,
video. Like this video. And if it's your
oh
first
man.
time see this video, subscribe to the channel I'm in.
No, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video. Hit that notification bell so you do know when we going live, when we go live,
Yeah, yeah,
because that's
yeah.
the most important thing. We got them out here. And man, I appreciate y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Dropping some good questions out there. The
No
little
doubt.
engagement. Um, next time you come, bring a friend with you if you can.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then but yeah, we gonna rock out. I'll see y'all tomorrow for sure. I will definitely be on the call, whether it be live or a video, whatever I got to do, put something out after the game go off. So we will be here. Check it out. Check it out. And I'm probably going, I know I'm supposed to take Sundays off. Probably going to end up doing the Sunday show too. So, I mean, yeah, we here, man. Sooner
Got
born, my
me
boy
working,
Nino.
working day and night.
All right. Right, my boy Nino in here with me, man. Let's go,
Yes,
man.
sir.